the emergence of a more complex international environment. We are here to assess the Indian foreign policy. We have Mrs. Swaraj, the Minister for External Affairs. In this global scenario, how is your government trying to protect India's national interest?
We are committed to ensure that India should get its rightful place. We aspire that India should play a role of a leading power and not just a balancing one.
Well, it is clear that the PM wants to make relations with our neighbors a priority. Monitoring PM Modi's foreign travel is like jaunting around the globe. But this is also a subject of both appreciation and ridicule.
These trips have advanced the pursuit to a secure and stable environment that India needs. Besides reviving long-neglected important ties, we need to recognize the fact that PM Modi has been able to successfully change the international opinion and perception about India. These foreign trips have in fact elevated the status and stature of India across the globe, especially in the context of our relations with US.
Are the improved ties between India and USA based on Modi-Obama equation?
Definitely, it is a result of two great minds who have changed the whole scenario. This is the turning point for Indian foreign policy, and this is just the beginning. Our endeavour is for the sustenance of this cordiality. We have not only focused on the major powers but also on the smaller nations. Relations with the Central Asian countries have been strengthened. We switched from Look East policy to Act East policy. Besides our recent visits to UAE, Saudi Arabia, Iran and even Africa were designed to secure multiple objectives.
The government has done unexpectedly well in the domain of foreign policy and diplomacy. Yet, there have been some setbacks. Didn't our efforts to enter the NSG come out to be a complete cropper? Effectively stonewalled India's entry into NSG.
But our government is not dismayed. Dialogues and negotiations with China still are on. Nevertheless, what is most important is that we are not following any appeasement policy with China, unlike our predecessors. We are also working constantly to counter Pak-China equation, which work against India's national interests.
Can we afford to ignore China's mega entry into Afghanistan-Pakistan region?
We do realize the sensitivity of these issues. We have changed from reactive to proactive, which is very evident from PM's last visit to China. PM Modi wants it to be a relation between two equals and with no upper hand to the Chinese. We have raised the issue of South China Seas at the global level and have also sanctioned the sale of BrahMos missile to Vietnam and the sale of naval frigates to Philippines despite China's protest. Now India has managed to contain China and we will not shy away from taking tough steps in the future.
Pathankot attacked by Pakistan-supported terrorists just 7 days after Modi's visit to Nawaz Sharif. Why is India being so soft with Pakistan on these issues?
We know the core problem with Pakistan is that its elected government does not enjoy the freedom to execute its foreign policy without the concurrence of the army. We have made our stand clear to Pakistan. Talks and terror can never go hand in hand. And no involvement of any third party in bilateral talks. Pakistan's own situation, be it the economy or the Taliban, they have further weakened their system. It is able to survive due to aid and support from the US. As far as the separatist movement in Kashmir is concerned, it is only a small group supported by Pakistan. Majority of them want to stay with the Indian Union and are ready to negotiate.
PM's remark on Balochistan in his Independence Day speech, was it just an off-the-cuff remark or is it a well-thought-out strategic move?
The wailing population of Balochistan is crying against the atrocities of Pakistani government and the massive human rights violations. Something that has never captured the attention of the world, an issue never touched upon, discussed or even referred to by the international media. Definitely, it is a strategic move to send a clear message to Pakistan that don't mess with our people or the tables can be turned.
Why has the Indian government not yet taken a firm stand against ISIS in its global war against terrorism?
India's stand is clear that if there is a UN resolution and if there is a UN flag, then as per India's policy to operate under the UN flag, we shall participate.
Thank you, ma'am, for being a part of our show.